I think you're cool. You know what I'm saying? I'd really like to get to know you. You know, I like your swag. I'm attracted to your aura. Um, you speak very well and intelligent, and you're a God-fearing man, right? All the good things that need to be said, and then the next minute, when you look up, they're gone. They didn't ghosted you. No explanation, no reason, just poof, like Casper. You dig? That's why you got to be careful out here, man. Got to watch out for them pineapples. You know what I'm saying? Andy Mineo had a song talking about pineapples, right? Trying to get so close to me. Yeah, see, pineapples, they come off real sweet, right? They know just what to say. They appear to be healthy for you, right? They appear to be in your corner and there to support you. But yet the whole time, that's not the case. When you bite into them, they're not sweet. They're tart. You know what I'm saying? You think it's going to be healthy for you, but it turns out to leave a bad taste in your mouth, right? Yeah. So, all right, now the scripture is going to be coming out of the book of Luke, the 6th chapter and the 44th and 45th verse. You dig? Luke, the 6th chapter, the 44th and 45th verse, and it reads, "For every tree is known by his own fruit. For of thorns men do not gather figs, nor of the bramble bush gather they grapes. For a good man out of the good treasures of his heart bringeth forth that which is good." You dig? Luke 6, 44 and 45. So basically, we got to be careful. You know what I'm saying? We got to be careful who we let in our circle. We got to be careful with the relationship we have and people that we involve ourselves with, because, listen, everything that look good ain't always good. Everything that is visually appealing, everything that speaks, all the right things, doesn't always mean that their character is on the up and up. Doesn't always mean that what they're spitting and what they're betraying is really what they taste like. That takes time to figure out. That takes time, you know what I'm saying? You got to watch and you got to know a person. Listen, even Jesus, when he saw the fig tree in the distance, right? It looked appeasing. It looked good. You dig? And he was hungry. You know what I'm saying? It looked like, oh, man, when I come up on that, man, I'm finna devour that, man. That thing looked good. It looked right. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I can smell the leaves, and I can smell it in the dip. Man, when I get up there, man, and then you get up there and you're thoroughly disappointed. You dig? You thought it was going to be ready, Freddy. And then when you get there, man, it's like, nah, come back next year and holler at me, because it ain't ready. It wasn't right. There was nothing. There was no fruit. You dig? It looked good, looked at people, but there was no fruit. The same way, listen, a man is going to know a tree by the fruit that it bear. You dig? If I come to you and you appear one way and you speak in one way, and you making it seem like it's one way, and then when I really get up on you and I test you, and I test your character, and I test your fortitude and your integrity, and then your fortitude and integrity and your character is not what you portrayed it to be, you just like that fig tree. You dig? I'm not going to come to you when you're looking and appearing and speaking and portraying, looking for grapes, you dig, among the fig leaves. Nor am I going to come to the fig tree among the fig leaves looking for grapes. No, I'm going to know you by your character. I'm going to know you by how you walk. I'm going to know you by, how you treat others, how you love others. I'm going to know you by how you act. And if you act differently than what's coming out of your mouth, then you're not producing the fruit that you portray. And you know what? That's why you got to watch them pineapples. They look good. They sound good, right? They smell good. But when the truth hits the rubber to the road, and when it comes for the taste test, that's all she wrote. Delilah was a pineapple. Salome was a pineapple. McCall was a pineapple. You know what I'm saying? They look good. They smell good. They were visually stimulating and physically stimulating, right? But when the test come, and when they went to go taste it, it was bitter and sour. But watch out for them pineapples. Everybody out here saying they have good intentions, right? And walking like they're having good intentions. They don't. Their intentions are motivated by selfishness. They're motivated by gain. They're motivated by insecurities, right? When a person's not secure in themselves, but they're looking for certain things, looking for validation, they're looking for acceptance, and then it doesn't come across how they thought it would, or the validation and acceptance that they do come across, it seems to be so much. It seems to be like overwhelming. You know, you ask for something, and then when God blesses you with it, you get overwhelmed because you never thought it would come in such abundance. Sometimes that happens, and people get gone. People don't know how to react. They don't know how to respond. They don't know how to articulate in such a manner that they can express their feelings and let it just be that. But yet they'll disappear. They'll block. They'll delete. You know, they won't respond. At that point, it's time for you to move on. At that point, the writing is on the wall. They said all that needs to be said. So there's no need to be salty. There's no need to be, in your feelings. No need to be, butthurt. There's no need to be vengeful, right? Or disrespectful. Just move on. You dig? And when you do that, it elevates you. It solidifies your confidence in who you knew you were the whole time. They just couldn't handle it. Yeah, in time, the truth will come forth. You know what I'm saying? The truth will show itself. Just give it a little time. Sometimes it can take, much longer than others. And sometimes it could be very short. But give it enough time. And with prayer, right? And discerning, the truth will come out. And you will see a person for their character. Because they can only hold up the charade for so long. They can only sound good for so long. But eventually, what's on the inside, eventually, it will come out, right? What's on the inside will come out if you just wait and be patient. You ain't got to trick anyone. You don't have to manipulate anyone. You don't have to try to see if you can get somebody caught up. You ain't got to be testing nobody to see if they're going to take the bait. Just be yourself and sit back and listen. And I guarantee you, when it's all said and done, when the rubber meets the road, it'll come out in the wash, as my grandma say. It'll come out in the wash, and if it don't come out in the wash, it'll come out in the range. You dig? You know what I'm saying? That's what makes people, really kind of not want to give their all, kind of really sit back and be like, yeah, I'm just going to wait and see what's really going on. I'm going to wait and see how things really turn out before I really invest and really open up and be vulnerable. Because people out here are playing games. They appear to be one way, but that's not really who they are when you get up on them. What do they call that? Catfishing? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Catfishing ain't all about looks. It's about lifestyle. It's about status. It's about what you believe. You know what I'm saying? It's about how you carry yourself. You dig? And that's why, sometimes when we can get in these relationships and we think it's just all that, it's just everything we ask for, everything we could possibly want. And then, when the rubber meets the road and you really see a person for who they are, they're turned out not to be that sweet, delectable, healthy, nutritious, fruit. And certain things you just can't rush. You can't hurry. You can't speed up about it. You know what I'm saying? You got to let things happen naturally. You have to let things take their course, right? Because when you try to put your hand and try to speed up things, that's when you don't let things happen naturally. And you don't get to partake and see. You don't get to experience the beauty and the joy of your eyes being open and you really being able to see what's in the background. You're really being able to see behind the curtain. You know what I'm saying? What goes down when no one is looking. You get a chance to see the integrity. You get a chance to see the character. Why? Because you waited and you didn't rush anything. You were true to who you were and you spoke truth. And either that truth was too strong or it was too powerful or the person realized that they could not handle your truth. They could not deal with, they could not operate, they could not sustain in your truth. So be thankful that it was revealed early and that you didn't get caught up for months and years in a situation that would have turned out not to be favorable. I think you're cool. You know what I'm saying? I'd really like to get to know you. You know, I like your swag. I'm attracted to your aura. You speak very well and intelligent, and you're a God-fearing man, right? All the good things that need to be said, and then the next minute, when you look up, they're gone. They didn't ghosted you. No explanation, no reason, just poof, like Casper, you dig? That's why you got to be careful out here, man. You be out here invested, you know what I'm saying, thinking it's one way, and it's totally another way. And guess what? You're the only one that don't know it's like that, right? Out here, you know, making plans and making moves and, you know, thinking about the future. And guess what? When the truth comes out, ain't no future. You're the only one that's thinking there's a future, right? Got to beware these pineapples, man. That you've been craving and wanting. They turn out to be tart and sour, you know, and bitter. So, yeah, sometimes it's hard to pick good fruit. But this is where you got to be prayerful. You got to have a spirit of discerning, you know what I'm saying? And you got to know what good fruit looks like. Sometimes when you pass by a tree and you see the fruit on it, it's like, oh man, that fruit looks good. But you know it's not quite ready. It looked like it's ready, but everything in you is telling you it's not ready. Let me give it another couple weeks when I pass by. Then it'll be ready. Then it'll be right. Why? Because if I pluck it now, it's not going to taste right. It looks good. It looks like it's just about time, but it's not quite time, right? And then some people will pluck it, and they'll eat it, and they'll be like, and that taste be in their mouth, and it's a like lingering, lasting taste. And it's like, and it's just kind of reminding you, yeah, you should have waited, right? That'd be the Holy Spirit speaking to us down in our gut saying, in a lot of situations, just wait. Not now. It's not ready. Just wait. Because if you take it now, it's not going to be what you thought. You're expecting this, and that's not what you're going to get. But if you come back in 2 weeks, man, when you get that thing, it's going to be right. It's going to be ready. It's going to be good. It's going to be the right time, right? So I just want to come and bless y'all with that on today, right? Watch out for them pineapples. Don't be so quick to jump and move because something looks good and it's speaking good, right? You also got to know their character, and you also got to know if they have integrity, and that takes time. It's your man, Levon. Be blessed on today. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like this video and other videos on this platform. Make sure you hit that bell notification so you're always notified whenever I upload content, and I'll see you in the next video. I'm out.